my fellow classmates. So today, my friends and I will be presenting on our second assignment on strategic communication planning, which is to identify organization's strategy. So, next, we have chosen Fashion Valet as an organization that we will be analyzing on in terms of their strategy to refine the structure of the organization after they had gone through some organizational changes. But first of all, next, let us look at what is organizational change means and how it can be important to an organization. So, organizational changes is a normal situation that can occur in an organization. It may involve the changes of organization mission, vision, or processes that occur in the organization. It also can bring impacts to both individual and organization. Either the impact will go to the bosses, the workers, or the organization itself. And talking about the importance of the organizational changes, in order for the company to develop, a change or transformation is needed because the management will be able to come up with a strategy or to plan for a better future for the company. As stated by Relay and Clarkson, organizational change cannot be separated from organizational strategy. It means that the management of the organization needs to take an appropriate strategy for them to be able to cater the change that happen in the company and refine the structure of the organization. Next. And now we will be introducing to you a little background of a Fashion Valet organization, which is one of Asia's leading online sites that offer a variety of ready-to-wear attire. So Fashion Valet was initiated by a Malaysian popular blogger, which is Bibi Safina Yusof and her husband Fazarudin Anwar back in 2010. So Fashion Valet is a label that combines with a few local designers that offer a variety of attire from modest to contemporary, and also it offers you the cosmetics, accessories, shoes, and also bags. Fashion Valet targets a working woman aged from 25 to 40 years old, and it also not operating only through online, but it has set up the label in physical stores such as in Malaysia, Indonesia, and Singapore. Okay, next. Originally, the idea of setting up Fashion Valet came after Bibi and FAEZAH realized that online shopping was not very popular in Malaysia back in 2010. So, their frustration of the lacking of online shopping options in Malaysia has made them decided to come up with a plan to promote the talent that they have seen in our local designers and combine them under one label, which is we know as Fashion Valet. And finally, they started up their first company with 100,000 of their own personal savings and borrowings, and the company has now known as Fashion Valet.
Okay, next I will continue with the factors that influence the organizational change. There are two factors, which are internal and external factor. Next. Okay, as for internal factor can be defined as the nature of workplace, change of top management, and new organizational aim, objective, mission, and vision. So basically, this factor covers the condition in the organization itself, which is under control of the people from the organization. So the situation for Dark Scarf that has contributed to the change of organization, which falls under internal factor, is about Plan V, I'm Pregnant by Bibi Yusof. Bibi Yusof has posted an article about her third pregnancy experience, which has become the beginning of the internal changes of the organization, of the way Vivi had altered her perception about pregnancy journey of every woman. So before this, Vivi Yusof is seen as a very energetic woman, workaholic, that always put her work and passion in front. But so that is why during her first and second pregnancy, she did it well and didn't face any problems. So she has this bad perception towards her staff that always come with excuses when they are experiencing pregnancy journey, and they come up with many excuses not to come to work or to put the reason of being pregnant as the excuses to perform well in job. So after experiencing her third pregnancy, she has changed the way she deal with the staff by altering the workplace nature. Vivi Yusof is no longer being rigid over her staff if they were experiencing tough days during pregnancy, because she's now finally being empathic and understand what is actually the situation of being a pregnant woman that is not as smooth as her first and second pregnancy. Next. So moving on to external factor. External factor is the causes of the changes that mostly happen beyond the control of the organization. It occurs outside of the workplace environment but causes impact inside the organization. This may impact the current and future performance of an organization. As for example, the fake dark scarf issue has caused the external factor to contribute to the change of the organization. Dark scarf collection has been irresponsibly copied and sold out to many people, and this has caused the face Vivi Yusof as the figure of dark scarf herself to be very disappointed, and it has affected the profits and also the image of the dark scarf too. The increase in number of fake item sellers, buyers, and unfortunately cheated customers has become the major problem. And to resolve this issue, Vivi and FAEZAH hired their own lawyers to handle the case. Next. And they finally took action and bring this to the court, and dark scarf won the case. The companies that run fake dark scarf had been taken down by law, and the organizational changes in Fashion Valet has taken place when the external factor of social changes, where the company took a legal action to protect the company product, quality and reputation. So from the cases of their scarf has been copied, the external factor, it is considered as the external factor, and it has caused the FAEZAH and also Vivi to take action legally to change the situation, as they want to protect their quality of their product and also their reputation.
Okay, so now we proceed on mission and vision of Fashion Valet. Okay, their mission is to elevate the local fashion scene to an international stage. So we can see that Fashion Valet has succeeded to do so, where they already ship their parcels daily to their customer all over the world. And then they also have their offices and warehouse in Malaysia, Jakarta, and also Singapore, as mentioned by FAEZAH. Okay, so their vision is to grow Fashion Valet into a multi-million-dollar company to get the best local designer in Asia. So for their vision also, they already become a multi-million-dollar company with 150 employees and carrying more than 500 brands, and they are planning to add some more. Okay, so this mission and vision are achieved also by the commitment and the dedication of all of the employees in Fashion Valet, but
the main one would be from Vivi Yusof, from her dedication and commitment of posting about what they are selling through their social media, such as her Instagram. And then she always posts her OOTD that can actually trigger their customer to shop at their shopping site. Okay, next. Next is the corporate culture. So corporate culture that Fashion Valet did was support culture. So support culture is the organizational climate that is based on mutual trust between an individual and an organization. So basically, corporate culture focuses on the bond of the employees. So Fashion Valet, in order to strengthening the bond, they always organize social activities monthly, such as barbecue night, sports day, family day, just to strengthen the bond. And then they try to remove barriers between subordinate and superior, because as we can see, Vivi Yusof and FAEZAH, they don't address themselves as Datuk Vivi or Datuk FAEZAH or Datin Vivi. Instead, they use just Vivi and FAEZAH just to remove that barrier, because they believe that if like their employees can just call them Vivi and FAEZAH, it can make them more comfortable in voicing out their point of view about something, or giving or complaining about anything. Okay, and then as we analyze the comments from the feedback from their employees, from their ex-employees, or from their ex-interns, they are all said that working in what they love about working in Fashion Valet is because of the bond between them, the bond among them, because they are very close to each other, so it is easier for them to seek for help from the senior employee. And then if we use the support culture, it can actually build the trust among the employee, and then the employee themselves can keep whatever secret or private about the company from spreading to the outsiders.
Okay, so Rome cannot be built in just only one day. Okay, same goes to the company. In order to create a culture organization, the organization of the culture, we really need time to build it. Okay, because it really needs the mutual understanding from the members of the organization, as well as the sacrifices that need to be given by each of the members. Okay, so here are the suggestion and also recommendation that can be done by Vivi Yusof in order to improve the quality of the organization. Okay, so the first one is improving the message discrepancy and also efficiency. So as stated earlier, Daxcaf has faced a little crisis in which she criticized her worker for being lazy, unmotivated, and also weak. Okay, she criticized the pregnant workers. Okay, so to conclude, experience is the best teacher, and in this context, maybe Yusof could learn from her experience and also from the mistake that she had done in the past, and then try to seek for the solution for every mistake that had taken place in the past. Okay, so yeah, experience is the best teacher, because it could help us and guide us in doing right thing in the future. So that's all from us. Thank you so much.